Have this opportunity to get right back after it. How do you work past what had to be a disappointment this past Saturday?
Well, you just got to line up and get ready to go. That's the mentality of a college football player, of a high school football player, and an NFL player. I mean, we all know it's a long season, and you can't let a team beat you twice. So you come back, you learn from it, watch the video, make the corrections, and put it away and move on to the next one. I mean, obviously there's all kinds of thoughts that go through. We're human. There's thoughts that goes through our mind, but if we sit there and dwell on it, then it's not going to help us beat UMass.
How do you feel at this stage of the season the line is played?
I think they're progressing, not to the best of their abilities yet, but I think they're progressing to where they need to go to. I think the physicality is coming around. I think the communication is getting better, and they're starting to gel together as a group.
Coach, it really looked like something clicked for you guys in the second half. Just, kind of what was the key? Any adjustments, or just guys doing their job?
I think guys just doing their job and hanging down on the down lineman a little longer to give us a chance to get to the second level. Their backers were plugging pretty hard there in the beginning, and we were coming thin on some things early, and then once we stayed thick on the downs, it just kept pushing them. I think after a while we wore them down a little bit, to be quite honest with you. I mean, when you got a back like John Kelly and you don't want to go out there and push people around, that's – I got to check the pulse, to be honest with you. I mean, those guys know who they got back there. So, they know if they just hit their landmarks, run their feet, play with pad level, they got a chance to have, a great game in the run game.
And you kind of answered my next question, but just the way John runs, the way he plays, does that, if you're a lineman, does that kind of, I don't know if shame is the right word, but motivate you to really get it done?
When you know a guy's going to make you look good, it's like I told him yesterday in the meeting, guys, you guys should be chomping at the bits to come in every day to get better and better and better, because you know that guy's going to make you look good. You know it. And if you put a body on a body and strain through the whistle, he's going to make things happen because he runs so hard. And he's a really good football player, but he's a good person too, because he comes in, talks to the line yesterday, thanks them, talks to them for a few minutes, and it's those type of things that behind the scenes people don't know about John. He loves football.
What can you say about Trey through 3 games now of what looks like a pretty promising career?
Yeah, I mean, Trey's is coming around. He's learning. He came out and played well against Georgia Tech, and then came back against Indiana State and learned that college football is an every day, every hour moment that you have to keep working your craft, and you can't let up even against certain teams, because if you do, they'll embarrass you, because it is college football and everybody is a better player than they probably, one of the best players on their high school team, whether it's at FCS or whether it's FBS, it doesn't matter. They were a good football player. And so he learned that week 2, and week 3 he came out and played with what we thought was one of the better 3 techniques we've seen, and he did a nice job against them.
How would you kind of evaluate Drew's first 2 games of the season thus far? Obviously, he missed the Tech game and missed those crucial opportunities. But the last 2 weeks, how would you kind of evaluate that?
I think we always talk about week 1 to week 2 improvement as a football team and as a player. And of course, Drew's week 1 was against Indiana State, and I think Drew will tell you himself it wasn't up to what his standards are. And I think last week he came in and with a different focus and with a different mindset, and understood it's kind of the same thing Trey went through, and that he came out and played better this week than he has, and I thought his progression will continue as he continues to get the reps out there.